Hey friends, today we're at Lifescape with Tisha. Now, Tisha, tell us a little bit about what you guys do here.
So we have a wide variety of services here, both for pediatrics and adults. So we have one entity called Rise Custom Solutions, and that serves both adults and children and provides orthotics, prosthetics, and custom mobility solutions. Our other main business is therapy, so occupational therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, and behavior therapy.
And talk a little bit about the history of Lifescape in South Dakota. You mentioned it kind of derives out of Sioux Falls.
Yeah, so we are a combined entity. We merged several years ago. We were Children's Care Hospital and School, which was started in the 40s by a group of parents in response to the polio epidemic. And we were also Achieve, which was an adult services, also started by parents, and it was focused on giving adults with disabilities work opportunities. And so we came together several years ago to really provide a wide variety of services, all the way from you need 24-hour nursing care because of your medical needs down to you need somebody to check on you a half hour a week just to go over your budget and check your groceries. So really kind of every service that somebody with disabilities may need. So back in the 80s, there was recognized need for services West River as well, and our therapists provided both and continue to provide both outpatient services, so services based here in the clinic, and outreach services. So our therapists drive up to 2 hours away to provide OT, PT, and speech to school districts and agencies who are too small to hire their own therapists. On average, we have around 90 appointments a day. It could be everything from your kiddo is maybe born with some differences that have made him or her slow to walk, and you're coming in for a half-hour appointment with PT. I talked about behavior therapy. Those appointments are much longer. You might be bringing your kiddo in with autism for 2 or 3 hours at a time, or you might be a veteran who is getting orthotics for your feet through the VA, and you're in to see one of our orthotists for a 15-20 minute appointment to get that need met. On our Rise side, prosthetics and orthotics and custom mobility, that is both adults and children. Our therapy is pediatric. So we do get paid from Medicaid and insurance, but as a whole entity, we are a nonprofit. On the therapy side, the Rise is for-profit business.
So folks could donate to the cause if they wanted to. Any nonprofit, there's always a need for funds.
There's always a need. You know, our therapists like to stay up to date on the most, technological savvy equipment, and we just need new toys and, the latest and greatest that kids are seeing their school friends play with. We need that here in the clinic too. So we're always looking for donors, and it's donors that make lots of things possible for us and for the kids that we support.
And you're kind of out here a little, I always say it's where the old water slides were.
Yes.
So have you yourself been like a hands-on person in these types, and talk about that?
I've been with Lifescape long enough that some of the kids that I started back in preschool are now in adult services, and it is very fulfilling to see the gains that kiddos make and see them become productive members of society and hold jobs and have relationships and have friends, all the things that we hope for in our own lives. People may have the misperception that we are for kids with disabilities, and a whole lot of the kids that we see don't carry any diagnoses. They might just struggle a little bit. Maybe in gym class you notice that they are not as coordinated as their peers, or they struggle in the classroom setting with their handwriting, keeping their bottom in the chair. They don't have to meet the diagnosis of ADHD to get services, but a lot of those kids that our therapists are trained and experts in being able to help and can give them a little boost to catch up with their peers. All of our services do have to be under a physician's prescription, so reaching out to their primary care physician or their pediatrician is the place to start, and they can just have a referral to us for evaluation. Everything starts with an evaluation, and then if there is a noted need for therapy, then a customized, individualized plan would be formed. Check out our website. It's lifescapesd, like southdakota.org.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.